Welcome to our NDIS video series, and today's video is on, are there any design requirements that need to be fulfilled for SDA properties? These are the following requirements for acceptable dwellings. So it is a permanent dwelling and not a mobile home. It must provide long-term accommodation for at least one participant. Cannot already be funded as an accommodation by the Commonwealth, state or territory under a scheme unrelated to a disability. Is not excluded from SDAs as it previously received home modifications funding from the National Disability Insurance Agency, the NDIS. Is not excluded from being SDA as it is a parental home. And it meets the requirements of the new build existing stock or legacy stock set out in the SDA Rules and NDIS price guide. These are also specific design requirements that are required to be in all dwellings. So at the most basic and minimum entry level, any dwelling or building type must have a kitchen, bathroom, living and dining area, entrance, exit, at least one bedroom, and it is acceptable for the dwelling to have more than one of each, of course, but that's the requirements under the current rules. So if the dwelling does not have either of these elements, then it can't be enrolled as an SDA. Please note that the requirements for the participant will change depending on the level of the accessibility and support that's actually needed. So basic stuff is that there are no specific design requirements, but the location and feature must cater to the needs of people with a disability. So improved livability, the house has to be significantly modified to improve physical access and enhance provision for people with sensory, intellectual or cognitive impairment. And fully accessible means that the design must incorporate a high level of physical access for people with significant physical impairment. And robust, that's that the housing design must incorporate a high level of physical access and must be resilient, meaning that there should be minimal maintenance later on. High physical support, so that's where the housing design must incorporate a high level of physical access with significant physical impairment. Okay, so requiring high levels of support. So these are, you can see the differences between them. So this again is to generate discussion with your provider as well as with our office. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, and make sure you watch the rest of our video series on the NDIS topics ahead. Bye for now.